Great. So let's try implementing, if I just duplicate my screens here. Yes. So let's create another one for exercise 2. So the first exercise is create a promise that resolves after 4 seconds. Use this promise to log out the text hello after 4 seconds. So const my promise is equal to a new promise resolve, and then we want to wait, how much was it, 4 seconds? So 4 seconds, and then we just call resolve. We don't have to actually return anything from this promise, we just have to resolve after 4 seconds. Then we can do my promise.then whatever console.log hello. If we open this in Chrome, then it should be about 4 seconds, and then it writes out hello. Yes. So that's the first exercise. Second exercise is create a promise that resolves with a string. You decide what to say after 2 seconds. So again, my second promise is equal to a new promise resolve, set timeout 2 seconds, and then we resolve with some result. My second promise then result log result, and we wait. And then the fun thing here is that we get some result first, because that's only after 2 seconds, while hello is after 4. So the one we showed before, where we had this set timer with a changing time, that still happens with promises. And oh yeah, use the promise. We also did that. Now make the promise fail by rejecting it with an error instead of resolving it and logging the error message to the console. So I'm just gonna copy paste here. So I'll do my third promise. So rather than resolving, it should be rejecting. Some error occurred. And so we should actually catch out the error message. Yes. Error. You can see we get some result and some error occurred. And we shouldn't actually delay that by anything, but that's pretty easy not to do. But we get it right away. Then we have exercise 3, which is building again on this. So create a function that returns a promise. This function should have one parameter, a success message. The promise should resolve after 1 second. We've just done that. When you resolve the promise, it should be resolved with the success message parameter. Call the function with an argument. Assign the return of the function to a variable. What type will the variable have if we assign that? Use the variable to log out the success message. Now add the possibility for the promise to also reject. Give the function a new parameter. When the promise is rejected, it should be reject with the error message parameter. Now reject the promise after 1 second instead of resolving it. Give the function a third parameter, should reject. If should reject is true, the promise being returned from the function should reject with the error message parameter the promise. Otherwise, the promise should resolve with the success message parameter. So again, let's get another 15 minutes for this.
Is it okay to open a time?
Yeah.